Can you feel it? That profound, almost electric current that emanates from certain individuals? Not just their words, not just their actions, but an unseen force, a magnetic pull that draws opportunity, loyalty, and success directly into their orbit. It's a silent, undeniable power, an aura that speaks volumes before a single word is uttered. For too long, you've chased the fleeting shadows of ambition, reaching for external rewards, unaware that the most potent force for attraction resides not in what you do, but in who you are becoming, in the very essence of your being. This isn't a mystical concept reserved for the chosen few. It is a profound, learnable art, a science of personal magnetism that Napoleon Hill meticulously uncovered in the lives of history's greatest achievers. It's time to stop merely hoping for success and start radiating it, drawing it to you as inevitably as metal to a magnet. Consider the giants of industry, the visionaries who reshaped continents and economies. Andrew Carnegie, a man who built an empire of steel, wasn't just a shrewd businessman. He possessed an undeniable presence, an aura of unwavering conviction that compelled others to invest their trust, their capital, and their genius into his grand designs. He attracted the brightest minds, not solely with wealth, but with the force of his own clarity and belief. Think of Abraham Lincoln, navigating the storm of a fractured nation. His physical presence might have been unassuming, but his aura of integrity, unwavering resolve, and profound purpose drew men of immense character to his side, enabling him to hold a nation together through sheer force of will and a cultivated internal power that radiated outward. This magnetism, this invisible force, is not accidental. It is built, brick by painstaking brick, from the inside out, forged in the crucible of definite purpose, unwavering faith, and the relentless mastery of self. It's a silent symphony of your inner world, orchestrating the external reality you experience. The very foundation of this success-attracting aura lies in the definite chief aim that vibrates within your soul. What is the single, overwhelming desire that consumes your thoughts, that stirs your spirit, that compels you forward even when the path is shrouded in darkness? For without a precise target, your energy disperses, your efforts scatter like dust in the wind, and your aura, rather than being a focused beam, becomes a diffused, impotent mist. The universe, in its infinite intelligence, responds to specificity, to a blueprint etched with such clarity and emotional intensity that it becomes an undeniable command. Most people merely wish for success, they yearn for vague notions of wealth or happiness. But the truly magnetic individual doesn't wish, they declare. They burn with a white-hot desire for a specific outcome, a desire so intense that it infiltrates every cell of their being, becoming the very core of their vibratory frequency. Think of Edison. His definite chief aim was to create practical electric light. It wasn't a fleeting fancy, it was an obsession that consumed him for years, through thousands of failed experiments. His lab was not just a place of scientific inquiry. It was a temple to his definite purpose, radiating an aura of relentless innovation that attracted capital, talent, and eventually, the elusive breakthrough. His mind, saturated with this singular objective, became a magnet for every idea, every solution, every piece of knowledge that could contribute to its realization. This burning desire, this definite chief aim, is the initial spark. The unquenchable fire at the core of your being that will illuminate your path and begin the subtle process of attracting what you truly desire. It's the first brush stroke on the canvas of your magnetic masterpiece, determining the very direction and intensity of your radiant force. Without this unwavering focus, your aura remains formless, unable to attract anything of significant magnitude. And from this definite chief aim springs forth unwavering belief. Not a fragile hope, not a transient optimism, but a rock-solid, unshakable conviction that your chosen purpose will manifest, regardless of current circumstances or perceived obstacles. This is the power of applied faith, the deep inner knowing that transcends logical reasoning and defies external skepticism. Your aura cannot radiate confidence if your internal world is riddled with doubt. Doubt is static, interference that garbles the signal you send to the universe. Belief, however, is a clear, resonant frequency, a declaration of certainty that compels reality to bend to your will. Consider the early days of Henry Ford. When he envisioned a universal car, accessible to the masses, the conventional wisdom of the time scoffed. His engineers told him a V8 engine cast in a single block was impossible. Yet, Ford's belief in his vision was so absolute, so ingrained, that he simply insisted, produce it anyway. And so, through persistence born of unshakable faith, they found a way. Ford's aura was not one of arrogance, but of unyielding conviction, a quiet certainty that drew to him the inventive minds, the skilled laborers, and the financial resources necessary to revolutionize an entire industry. His belief became infectious, inspiring those around him to achieve what they previously deemed impossible. This kind of belief isn't wishful thinking. It's a deliberate act of programming your subconscious mind through relentless autosuggestion, consciously feeding it images and affirmations of your success until it becomes an undeniable truth within your very soul. When your belief is absolute, your aura becomes a lighthouse, guiding opportunities and allies directly to your shore. The cultivation of this unwavering belief leads directly to clarity of purpose, a crystalline precision in defining what you seek. A vague desire for more success or more wealth produces a weak, amorphous aura. But a meticulously detailed vision, described with sensory richness and emotional intensity, generates a powerful, focused magnetic field. What does your success look like, sound like, feel like, taste like, even smell like? What specific amount of wealth? By what specific date? What exact impact will you create? This isn't just an intellectual exercise, it's an act of deep creation, translating amorphous desires into tangible mental blueprints that the universe can then manifest. Think of Walt Disney, who faced bankruptcy, ridicule, and skepticism for his fantastical dreams. Yet, his clarity of vision for Disneyland, for Mickey Mouse, for an entire world of animated wonder, was so absolute, so vivid, that he could literally see, feel, and experience it in his mind before a single brick was laid or a single frame drawn. His aura became one of unbridled imagination and precise execution, drawing artists, engineers, and financiers into his orbit, compelling them to bring his impossible dreams to life. The more granular, the more detailed your mental picture, the more powerful the signal you send. This clarity isn't just for your benefit, it's for the benefit of the universe, providing the precise coordinates for what you intend to attract. When your desires are sharply defined, your aura becomes a highly tuned antenna, capable of receiving exactly what you transmit. Without this profound clarity, your magnetic field remains weak, scattered, and unable to attract with precision. This clarity, when deeply felt and vividly imagined, transforms into an all-encompassing vision. A true vision is not merely a mental image. It is a living, breathing reality within the confines of your consciousness, infused with such profound emotion that it feels more real than your current circumstances. It's the mental laboratory where your definite chief aim is constantly refined, where obstacles are overcome in advance, and where you mentally rehearse your triumph again and again. This sustained, emotionalized vision builds an aura of anticipation and inevitability, signaling to the world that you are already operating from the frequency of your desired future. Imagine a world-class athlete. They don't just hope to win, they repeatedly visualize themselves crossing the finish line, feeling the exhilaration, hearing the roar of the crowd, experiencing the victory in vivid detail. This mental rehearsal creates an aura of preparedness and preordained success that influences their physical performance. Your vision must be equally compelling. Immerse yourself in it daily. Let it fill your senses, electrify your emotions, and dominate your thoughts. This consistent immersion generates a powerful magnetic force, subtly shifting your actions, your interactions, and your perception of opportunities. The more you live within this future reality in your mind, the more rapidly it manifests in your physical world. This constant internal connection to your vision strengthens your aura, making you an irresistible magnet for the resources and circumstances aligned with your highest aspirations. Without such a vibrant and persistent vision, your aura lacks the power to truly compel reality. Yet, a magnificent vision, however clear, remains a fragile dream without a profound purpose. Why do you desire this outcome? What deeper meaning does it hold beyond personal gain? What contribution will you make? Your purpose is the bedrock of your aura, the inexhaustible wellspring of conviction that will sustain you through the inevitable trials and tribulations. It's the profound why that transcends fleeting desires and superficial achievements, anchoring your vision to something greater than yourself. When your purpose is noble, when it resonates with the universal desire for growth and contribution, your aura radiates a powerful, benevolent energy that naturally attracts support, goodwill, and serendipitous opportunities. Think of Martin Luther King Jr. His dream was not merely a political aspiration, it was a profound purpose rooted in justice, equality, and the inherent dignity of every human being. That unwavering purpose fueled his movement, transcended personal comfort, and generated an aura of moral authority and undeniable truth that compelled millions to action, ultimately reshaping a nation. Your purpose must be equally compelling, a force so powerful that it compels you to rise above fear, above doubt, above the siren song of mediocrity. It's the legacy you wish to leave, the impact you wish to make, the profound contribution you are here to offer. When your purpose is clear and resonates with every fiber of your being, your challenges become mere stepping stones, your obstacles become opportunities for growth, and your path forward, however arduous, becomes imbued with an almost divine significance, creating an aura that influences far beyond your immediate reach. This deep, resonant purpose is what gives your aura its unwavering power and draws to you those who align with your higher calling. And with purpose comes discipline. Not the rigid, joyless grind, but the self-imposed structure that liberates you from the tyranny of impulse and the inertia of procrastination. Discipline is the invisible architecture of your aura, the consistent framework that supports your vision and purpose. It is the unwavering commitment to consistent, deliberate action, even when motivation wanes, even when fatigue sets in. It's the choice to do what is necessary, when it is necessary, regardless of how you feel. Your aura radiates authority and reliability when your actions consistently align with your stated intentions. Consider the Olympic athlete. Their gleaming medal is not a product of sporadic bursts of inspiration. It's the culmination of years of unwavering discipline, of countless hours of training, of pushing past comfort zones, day in and day out. Their aura of peak performance and relentless dedication is forged in the fires of consistent, disciplined effort. They train not just when they feel like it, but because their definite chief aim demands it, because their burning desire for victory compels them to adhere to a rigorous regimen. This discipline isn't about punishment, it's about self-mastery, about taking command of your impulses and directing your energy with unwavering focus towards your ultimate objective. It's the deliberate cultivation of habits that serve your highest good, the consistent execution of small, seemingly insignificant actions that, over time, compound into monumental achievements. Without this unwavering discipline, your aura remains fractured, inconsistent, unable to maintain its magnetic pull. Discipline is the quiet, daily commitment that builds an aura of unshakable resolve. Discipline without action is merely an intellectual exercise, a beautiful dream trapped within the confines of the mind. Action is the crucible where dreams are forged into reality, where intentions transform into tangible results, and where your aura is actively molded and intensified. It's the fearless leap into the unknown, the courageous step that propels you forward even when fear whispers its insidious doubts. The world is filled with brilliant minds brimming with innovative ideas, but very few ever translate those ideas into concrete action. Why? Because the gap between conception and execution is often vast, requiring not just intellect, but an unwavering courage, a willingness to risk failure, and an almost childlike eagerness to learn from every misstep. Your aura of capability and dynamism is built through consistent, purposeful action. Carnegie didn't just think about building an empire, he built it, brick by laborious brick, deal by painstaking deal, through relentless, decisive action. His aura of decisive leadership and formidable execution was not inherent, it was developed through an endless series of intelligent actions. He understood that knowledge, without application, is dormant power. It's in the doing, in the struggling, in the striving, that you truly discover your capabilities, that you refine your approach, that you learn the invaluable lessons that no book or seminar could ever teach you. So, silence the inner critic, push past the inertia, and take that first decisive step. Then the next. And the next. For it is in the relentless rhythm of consistent action that your aura gains momentum, expanding its reach and truly beginning to attract the tangible results you desire. An aura of success is not merely cultivated through thought, it is earned through consistent, intelligent action. As you embark on this journey of relentless action, a powerful, often overlooked, force emerges: gratitude. It's not just a pleasant emotion, it's a profound state of being, a powerful magnetic force that attracts more of what you appreciate into your life. When you cultivate a genuine sense of gratitude, even for the smallest blessings, you shift your energetic frequency, aligning yourself with abundance and positive outcomes. Your aura begins to radiate warmth, positivity, and a magnetic appreciation for life itself. It's an antidote to the scarcity mindset, a powerful shield against the insidious whispers of doubt and complaint. Think of it as a feedback loop. The more you genuinely appreciate what you have, the more the universe provides you with reasons to be grateful. This isn't about denying challenges or ignoring difficulties, it's about consciously choosing to focus on the good, to acknowledge the progress, to celebrate the small victories along the way. It's the profound realization that every obstacle overcome, every lesson learned, every moment of growth, is a gift, a stepping stone on your path to greatness. Practice gratitude daily, consciously acknowledge the blessings in your life, and watch as your aura transforms, becoming a vibrant beacon that draws opportunities, resources, and joyful experiences directly into your path. This isn't a passive exercise, it's an active, daily practice, a deliberate cultivation of an attitude that magnetizes success. A truly attractive aura is always infused with the resonance of profound gratitude. And yet, even with unwavering clarity, relentless action, and profound gratitude, the path to greatness is rarely a straight line. Life, in its infinite wisdom, throws curveballs, introduces unexpected detours, and presents unforeseen challenges. This is where adaptability becomes not just a virtue, but an absolute necessity. The world is in constant flux, evolving at an unprecedented pace. What worked yesterday may not work today. The rigid mind, the one unwilling to pivot, to adjust, to embrace change, is ultimately doomed to obsolescence. Your aura of capability is strengthened by your ability to flow with change, to bend without breaking, to find new pathways when old ones close. Consider the countless businesses that once dominated their industries, only to crumble when they failed to adapt to changing markets, to evolving technologies, to shifting consumer desires. It's not the strongest or the most intelligent that survive, but those most responsive to change. Your ability to release outdated strategies, to embrace new information, to pivot with agility in the face of unforeseen circumstances, is paramount. This requires mental flexibility, a willingness to learn, and a deep-seated trust in your ability to navigate uncharted waters. Don't cling to what was, embrace what can be. The universe rewards those who flow with its currents, not those who stubbornly resist its inevitable tides. An adaptable aura is one that remains vibrant and relevant, continuously attracting new possibilities even in dynamic environments. It signals mastery over circumstance, a willingness to evolve that is deeply attractive. And when the inevitable setbacks arrive, when the path seems to vanish beneath your feet, when the whispers of defeat become a deafening roar, it is resilience that separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. Resilience isn't the absence of struggle, it's the capacity to bounce back, to learn from adversity, to emerge stronger and more determined than before. It's the unwavering belief in your ability to overcome, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Your aura of strength and fortitude is forged in the fires of adversity, making you a beacon of inspiration to others. Abraham Lincoln, a man who faced repeated political defeats, personal tragedies, and the immense pressure of leading a nation through civil war, never succumbed to despair. His resilience, his profound ability to learn from every setback and rise again with renewed conviction, ultimately saved the nation. His aura became one of unyielding endurance and moral courage, attracting the very strength and unity he needed. Your journey will be punctuated by moments of doubt, by periods of profound challenge. This is not a sign of failure, but an inherent part of the process, a crucible designed to test your resolve and forge your inner strength. Embrace these moments. See them not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth, for deeper learning, for the refinement of your character. For it is in the depths of adversity that your true power is revealed, and your aura becomes an undeniable testament to your unyielding spirit. A resilient aura cannot be broken, it can only be tempered, growing stronger with every challenge overcome. And every step of this arduous yet exhilarating journey is a testament to the power of learning. Not just formal education, but the constant, relentless pursuit of knowledge, the insatiable curiosity that drives you to understand, to improve, to master. The greatest minds throughout history were not content with what they already knew. They were perpetual students, constantly seeking new insights, new perspectives, new ways to refine their craft and expand their understanding. Your aura of intelligence and expertise is constantly expanding with every new piece of knowledge you acquire and apply. From Edison's endless experiments to Carnegie's meticulous study of business principles, the drive to learn was a constant companion. The world around you is a vast library, brimming with invaluable lessons. Every experience, every interaction, every success, and especially every failure, holds a hidden curriculum. Approach life with an open mind, a beginner's heart, and an insatiable desire to absorb new information. Read voraciously, listen intently, observe keenly. Seek out mentors, learn from their triumphs and their missteps. For the path to mastery is paved with continuous learning, a relentless dedication to growth that transcends the confines of formal education and embraces the boundless wisdom of lived experience. An ever-expanding aura is fueled by an insatiable hunger for knowledge, making you a perpetually evolving, deeply interesting, and highly capable individual who continuously attracts new opportunities for growth and contribution. The expansion of your aura is inextricably linked to the principle of applied faith, extending beyond mere belief into tangible, unwavering conviction. This is the understanding that you are intimately connected to an infinite intelligence, a universal force that responds to your thoughts and desires. It is the profound knowing that unseen forces are at work on your behalf when your definite chief aim is clear and your belief is unshakable. This isn't just about hoping, it's about acting as if your desired outcome is already a reality, carrying yourself with the quiet confidence of someone whose success is inevitable. This conviction radiates outward, creating an aura of self-assuredness that inspires trust and confidence in others, naturally drawing opportunities to you. Consider the great spiritual leaders, the revolutionaries, the pioneers who achieved feats deemed impossible by their contemporaries. Their power often stemmed from an unshakable, even audacious, faith in their vision, a belief that transcended all logical barriers. This faith wasn't blind, it was an active, applied force that compelled them to take consistent action in the face of overwhelming odds. When your aura vibrates with this kind of applied faith, you become an unstoppable force, a magnet for the very circumstances and individuals necessary to manifest your desires. Doubts dissipate, obstacles diminish, and serendipitous events seem to miraculously align. This is the universe responding to your absolute conviction, reflecting your inner certainty back to you in the form of tangible results. Cultivate this applied faith daily through unwavering focus on your definite chief aim and constant auto-suggestion, and watch as your aura becomes a beacon of irresistible attraction.